What's up, guys? Free from it all. We have Alaskan Airlines flirting with Hawaiian Airlines. She's looking real pretty. She's got the hibiscus flower in her hair, smelling real pretty. Uh, he says, I gotta have it. And she's like, $18 a share. I'm all yours. Alaskan Airlines earlier this morning announced, Sunday morning, they want to enter into a tentative agreement to buy Hawaiian Airlines for $18 a share. My Discord is well aware of it. We've been talking about it all day. Let my sister know. Let my pops know. I plan on dropping 5 figures on this tomorrow myself. That being said, okay, 2 things. This video is going to air at 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. Market will have already been open for half an hour, and pre-market, it's already going to happen. That is incentive to get in the Discord, guys. We're already prepared and ready to go. People who have all-day trading, they're set. They're gonna be doing way better than me. I'm not allowed to buy until 5 a.m. my time, which is 7 a.m. Eastern, unfortunately. So my broker is kind of ass. It's kind of trash. And I can't buy it, right? I don't have full pre-market. I have full after hours, but not full pre-market. So I do expect this to open in the double digits tomorrow. I am praying that it opens around 10. God, if it could open under 10, I don't think so, though. Is it going to open at 18? No, I don't think so. Why? Because the deal is subject to regulatory approval, and it won't actually be happening for at least 5 months. So I've read a few statements on the timeline, Q1 2024, and then both boards are saying the end of 2024. So let me just show you that real quick. So I had that set up and ready to go for you here. So as you can see, right, the boards of both companies have approved it, but it's still pending regulatory approval, so SEC, right, and approval from Hawaiian's shareholders. So I do know that there is already one class action lawsuit already started saying, hey, you're screwing us. This isn't a $18 company. This company's worth much more. So the thing you got to understand is it's when you buy a company, guys, you don't buy it for the current price. You need to pay a premium. You're buying a brand. You're buying future earnings, right? You're buying all sorts of stuff, okay? That's why, like, when Elon bought Twitter, Twitter was trading in the 30s, and he paid like $54 a share, okay? Microsoft bought Activision for $92 a share. Activision was in the 70s. You understand? You're buying future earnings and a whole slew of things. That's why they were offered what they were offered. But if you look at the chart, okay, this is a 3-year chart. Sorry, let's do a 3-year chart, okay? This thing was in the 50s. Oh, sorry, well, let me go back here. Let me go back even more. I normally have my program open, my trading program, but if you look, so at the height of 2016, she was trading at $58 a share, guys. 58. She really took a nosedive into the pandemic. She was 30 though. She wasn't 18. $30 a share for Hawaiian. Pandemic came, jackknife down to 12. How it's even 5 is almost unfathomable. Roared right back up to 26, 25, 26. And I'm assuming that is why the class action is saying, like, what the hell? We're getting screwed here. We're going through some troubled times. You know, we just had that disaster on the one Hawaiian island and Hawaiian Electric and the fire, right? That's, working against us. Oil was super high. It's coming down. People want to travel to Hawaii. It's Christmas, etc., etc. Very downtrodden. Was definitely a candidate for buyout at that price, and just for a recovery. If anything, if not a V-shaped recovery. So a V-shaped recovery would have brought it right back up to like 25, 26. A U-shaped recovery. Or cup handle, and then a resurgence back to sort of pre-pandemic levels. I have a feeling that 18 is going to be that's going to be the price. you know, whether, you know, people do these class action lawsuits all the time. It doesn't really usually amount to anything. Keep in mind, this guy's, as I mentioned, this is going to be expecting to close within 12 to 18 months. So if you go online, you can already hear goofs on stock tweets. Oh, it's a short squeeze. It's gonna squash. The shorts are screwed. Okay, yeah, the shorts are screwed in this situation. They're gonna easily have to pay double or triple if they shorted recently. If they shorted not, at 10, they're not so screwed. And if they shorted at 18, they're just gonna get out even. You're not gonna squeeze this thing to 70 or whatever. It's not going to squeeze. Okay, that's not how these plays work. There's plenty of shares for them to scoop up. It's not going to happen. That being said, if you can get shares around $10 and you have the patience to hold, you're looking at 80%. $10,000, you're going to make $8 grand. $100 grand, you're going to make 80 grand. Free money, right? If you're in my Discord, that's the link right down there. The link will be pinned in the description and in the comments. You're going to know, like you would have already known. You've probably already got your shares. I know I'm going to have my shares by the time you guys see this video. Will I be adding more? Quite possibly. Depends what the price action is. But you're also going to be able to capitalize on covered calls with those shares. Or if you don't want the shares for whatever reason, cash secured puts at specific price levels that are basically virtually guaranteed money. $5 is going to be guaranteed money. $7.50, $10, essentially free money. Whether you want to do it weekly, which I would go longer than that, monthly or quarterly, it's going to be free cash. You buy shares, you do the covered calls. Every 100 shares, you can do one call option. Maybe you look at it quarterly and you're like, all right, we'll have to see what they pay tomorrow. Someone in my Discord was posting, oh, this is what they're $4. That guys, all of that info changes tomorrow. Whatever you're reading, whatever options chain you're looking at right now, irrelevant. Completely change tomorrow. So don't even worry about that. Like, the market has to open for the chain to update, for other chains to update. And if you're looking further out, clearly those are going to update even slower. The near-term stuff, the stuff for this upcoming Friday, that's going to have all the speculation going into it. Those are going to be going hog wild. That's going to be all over the place. Wouldn't be surprised to see the call options up at least 1,000% tomorrow on this, but as high as like 4, 5, 6, 7,000%. I won't be shocked to see it. I'm not so sure I want to get involved. Like, part of me wants to throw I want to go morning pump, quick flush, 3 to 6 minutes in, re-enter, pump, and then like this slow climb into close. I think it's obviously going to be bullish all day. This thing should ride on the 13 EMA the whole day, on the 3 minute, and then on the 15 minute. It shouldn't even be close. It should be like above it. VWAP will be above. I've seen enough of these to know and understand what I think is going to happen here. It's just funny to see, because my guys are already eyes on the airlines, because Boeing was killing it for the last week and a half, and I put out the alerts since the earnings. Some people made thousands of dollars. One individual made like 15 grand, and another one made like 19 grand. Okay, Boeing Airlines call options all week. It was nothing but up. Okay, and stock itself. But then we also had eyes on it because of Spirit and JetBlue, which I mentioned in my video from the ocean yesterday, and I mentioned in past videos in the last few weeks and dating back months, because that's not a new scenario. That's not a new situation. That one's already been going for 12 months. Why do you think Spirit Airlines, guys, isn't 31.75 right now, right? Okay, because there's open for speculation, regulatory approval, right? It's not a guaranteed thing. Now, what Alaskan Airlines had to say about this acquisition is they believe there's really no case to not approve it because only 12 of their routes out of over 1,000 overlap. So that's not even 0.1%. That's usually like because the Save and JBlue, they have quite a few that overlap. They actually even JetBlue said we're going to actually have to give some to the airline carrier, ultra low cost carrier, ULCC. Here it is. Because of the overlap, and they don't want monopolies and duopolies and things like that. You already basically had it. Like, come on, it's airplanes, for Christ's sakes. It's not like there's going to be 100 different airlines to choose from. You know, how many ketchup brands is there to choose from? 3? Why would there be, you know, there's already more airlines than you would even think there should or could be, in my opinion. 1 second here. Let me pause. Yeah, so my people, like I said, my Discord, my people, they already know. We're already well aware of this, but the JetBlue will acquire Spirit for $33.50 a share. So I thought it was $31.50, but I guess I'm just getting that mixed up with iRobot and Amazon. iRobot is $51.25 or $51.75. Over 51. That's really all I care about. I don't really care about a quarter or 75 cents or 50 cents, right? And they've been paying 10 cents a month per month since January through the closing. So this is likely what's also going to happen with the Alaskan and Hawaiian. There's probably going to be some sort of special dividend in there as well to keep people happy, keep people holding. They still want you to hold the shares, right? They don't want you to draw the stock down any further or anything like that. It's going to pump. But I mean, I'm telling you, like this Spirit Airlines, why isn't it 30? Why isn't it $33.50 right now, Kevin? It's only $15. And you told people in your Discord between 7 and 8? What? November, your birthday, November 14th, it was $9.95 and you were talking about it leading into your birthday? Because it was at a 10-year low, right? This isn't even right. It was lower than 878. It's only 15. There's still 100% profit to be had on Spirit Airlines. You get it at 15 and it sells for $32.50. Okay? Do the math. 32.50 divide 15 as 116% profit. 2.167x, 116% profit, plus 10 cents a month until it happens. And I think this one is actually going to be happening and closed up by February or March. Technically, they have until December of 2024. They gave an initial timeline of 12 to 24 months. They're already in their 12-month phase. Just a second. Well, I got distracted by a pet in the home. I've been gone for a week, so they were excited to see me. Anyways, yeah, still 100% per share to be gained on Spirit. And it's going to be, I believe, probably the same situation with Hawaiian, right? You'll see an initial pop. Please, God, let me get it for $10 or less. I don't think so, though. You'll see that initial pop. Probably some selling on open. I don't know if it'll just be a quick straight shot up right at open. There's got to be some profit taking going on in there because this is not a guarantee. It's it's probably a pretty accurate certainty. And then a slow and steady continuation throughout the day, very much just like that. Someone knew, okay? Someone knew on Friday. Someone knew something's up. The fucking stock was up 8% on Friday, okay? This was not by mistake. But you're going to see a slow, steady move up on tomorrow, Monday. And again, this video won't even be out until 10 a.m. Eastern. So if you're not in the Discord and you didn't hear about the news, you should probably be in the Discord. It pays for itself. And yeah, well, that's the video I got for you guys. We'll see what we have throughout the week. Free.